because the city can simply not do everything, and we certainly cannot do everything in the sensitive and culturally competent ways that groups like the JCC or Borough Park do it. And there are many of us in the city who simply will not walk into a government office. We'll walk into a nonprofit, but we may not walk into a government office. So I want to thank everyone in this room for making sure we did not lose this great organization, and that it is here to serve the people of Brooklyn and the people of Borough Park. So give yourselves a big round of applause for that. I want to thank Rabbi Silver, your executive director, for his leadership, Isaac Stern for his leadership, Willie Raffogel, without whom the technical assistance and support. We are lucky. We would be, you know, if there were a million Willie Raffogels, this city would be perfect. But we're so lucky to have one Willie Raffogel because he does so much every day.
But the last time we had a storm, and this is a true story, and we had a shelter, and in one room there was over 100 people in wheelchairs and stretchers. And I was responsible for getting them there who lived in NYCHA residence. And we had no way of getting them home. And I had a big fight with the mayor over this, and they eventually said, we'll send you some taxi cabs. I turned around and I said, who could I call? And I called up Willie Raffogel, and the next phone call I got was from David Cohn and Hatzolah. If it wasn't for Hatzolah, in the last crisis, all kinds of people, and I mean people who really needed medical care, they would not have their way home. And today when I walked in, the first thing he said to me, here's my card, we are ready to go. So I want to thank Hatzolah and thank David Cohn. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
As we see sustained attacks in Washington and Albany on the very role of government in providing help for people. We all see what's going on with budgets. We all see how various candidates and elected officials want to cut down on the amounts of money for food stamps, for health, for all kinds of things. And as this succeeds to a greater or lesser extent, chas v'shalom, as government cuts down, it will become much more difficult for an organization like the JCC and for all the different organizations that help people in Borough Park and other areas and that depend on government for help in doing their jobs. It will become much more difficult to provide for human needs. So I hope that government will continue to do its part of the job, although judging from rhetoric in current election campaigns, I'm not so sure that that will be the case. But I hope it will. And we need even more efficiency and more sacrifice on the part of organizations and local officials to help do the job.
Day in and day out to ensure that people in the community are served. And they're aided by a group of Askanim and people who are committed to volunteering to ensuring the best possible services for this community. And we look forward to being able to redouble those efforts now that everybody in this room is on board to continue to support the work of the Borough Park Jewish Community Council.